wins the election.
The SAMAGI VANITHA conference of the SAMAGI Janabalawege was held today in Badulla. The conference was held under the auspices of opposition leader Sajith Premadasa.
I would like to remind everyone that on a day like today, we collectively drove away the Rajpaksas who were responsible for the downfall of farmers, the destruction of the gas supply, the scarcity of oil, power cuts, issues in healthcare and medicine, and the malnutrition of children living in estates. What we learned from chasing away Gotabaya Rajapaksa is the repercussions of electing an incompetent leader. We learned the consequences of what happens when someone who has no experience is given leadership. We have learned what happens when the country is handed over to someone from a party with no proper policies. And finally, we've learned what happens when an incompetent group takes charge of the country. Therefore, the people of this country will be given another chance in October to make a smart choice about who should lead this country. I'm telling you not to hand over this country again to a leader who later says sorry.
අද සජිත් ප්‍රේමදාසට පාර්ලිමේන්තුව ඇතුලේ චෝදනා කරනවා පාර්ලිමේන්තුවේ කතා කරනවා වැඩි කියලා.
Today, allegations are being levelled against Sajith Premadasa in Parliament based on the fact that he raises too many concerns in Parliament. He speaks about the common issues faced by us all. When he does so, he is being criticised for speaking out about these issues. We are not accustomed to seeing this because for 20 years we have only seen Ranil Wickremesinghe staying silent as the opposition leader. He remained silent till he was handed the presidency. But Sajith Premadasa has diligently stepped outside the role of the leader of the opposition and has worked for the betterment of the people inside and outside the parliament. Therefore, not only the Badulla district but women across the island will come together and elect Sajith Premadasa president and create history by securing a majority of the female vote.
මෙතෙක් ඉතිහාසයේ බිහි වූ වැඩිම කාන්තා ප්‍රතිශතයකින් ජනාධිපති වෙච්ච ජනාධිපති විදියට කියලා මම මේ වෙලාවේ කියනවා ආදරණීය අම්මේ.
දැන් ඒගොල්ලෝ දණ්ඩ නීති සංග්‍රහය සංශෝධනය කරන්නේ.
They are trying to amend the penal code not to deter crime but to increase it. Did you know that through this amendment, the government is proposing to lower the age of consent to 14 years? This is an insult to the existing provisions that were included to combat women's abuse. The proposed amendments to the penal code clearly hinder women's rights. I urge this government to withdraw this draft bill in tomorrow's parliamentary session if they have any conscience. If they do not, we will fight inside and outside parliament until this bill is withdrawn.
මහපාරේ දෙවන්තරගලයක් කරන්නට අපි සූදානම් වෙනවයි කියන එක මම මේ අවස්ථාවේ ප්‍රකාශ කර සිටිනවා.